my dears, and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you've chose to spend your time with me, and supporting my channel is very easy. Just like the video, leave a comment, subscribe, or click on the notification bell of when you would like to be notified of when a video drops. And I hope that you are all doing well, but if not, I do hope things will get better for you soon. But if you want to forget about things for a little while, join me in meeting the tarot deck, the Classic of Mountains and Seas. And I obtained this through Kickstarter, and it was an addition to her other deck that I was backing, and she included this one as an add-on. So the one that I was backing was the Golden Dream Tarot, and I will be doing a video on that one if you want to check that one out as well. And this deck was created by Carolyn Zing, and I could not find out. She's a very private person, so there's not much online about her. And I have no idea where you could purchase this deck. Maybe when she has another Kickstarter, she might have it as an add-on, but I could find no website, no shop, or anything. But maybe, like I said, if she has a Kickstarter, you can probably do an add-on, maybe. I don't know. But the specs on the deck box is 5 inches height, across is 3 inches, and the width is 2.25. The title is not on any side of the deck. And on the back, we have some teaser cards, and it is Classic of the Mountains and Seas, an 82 card tarot deck and guidebook. This is an extremely amazing set of tarot deck, which not only follows the mystery of divination in the original traditional tarot cards, but also combines the cultural and stories of the mysterious ancient book, the Classic of Mountains and Seas, which has a history of 6,000 years. 165 pages of guidebook to narrate all the fancy stories about the ancient myths, and cards to reveal a mystical world and inner power of you. Okay, and this is an unusual deck. It is not your typical tarot deck. You will need the guidebook to understand the choice for the card. Okay, and this is the guidebook, and we will go over that. And it has a sparkly, I don't know if you can see the sparkle, but it is sparkly. It's the sparkly yellow gold edges, and reversals will not be revealed. And as you can see, it is high glossy cardstock, and there are 82 cards. She gave 4 extra cards, which are oracle, and I've put them on the top to go through them first, so you can get a little bit of idea. And I will pull those out, and I will show those first. And I really love the artwork, and she claims it's not AI. Okay, so yeah. Those are the 4 extra oracle cards. All right, so go ahead and separate out the major arcana. In my tarot deck videos, I will do a comparison, and the card is standard tarot size, as you can see. And the deck that I'm using is the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And you can check that out at US Game Systems if you're interested and like the deck and want to get one for your own. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at these cards. And it does have the title and the number. And some of the major arcana you might be able to not have to use the guidebook. Yeah, some of the cards, yeah, are not, there's not a clear view on it. Some of the cards, yeah, they illustrate the traditional of the tarot, and then some unfortunately do not. Okay, that was the major arcana. And the minor arcana, you probably will, yeah, you will need the guidebook because she based the cards on the different stories of the classic mountains and seas, and you'll understand as we go along. These swords Um, there is no symbolism. And if I didn't have the title of the card, I would not know what the suit was. And yeah, it would be really hard to know what the card really means. So until you become familiar with the deck, you are probably going to struggle and need the guidebook. The court cards, they kept the court cards page, knights, queen, king. There's no symbolism except for the knight and king. And the knight does have a sword. It is a dark. It's kind of hard to see the illustration. It's very dark. But he does have a sword. And the king does have a sword. I don't know why she didn't include one, but I'm assuming it's because of the stories she associated with the card and the character. Okay, so next we are on to the wands, and there is no symbolism at all. There are no wands. They did do some fire, which is associated with wands. But other than that, yeah. There's not really much to help you but the guidebook. This one is more of like a green flame. I mean, it's a good way to learn about the mountains and seas. I'm always interested in learning new stories. And the court cards for the wands has no kind of symbolism in there except for the fire, the reds, and I do believe this was her first deck. Alright, so next we have Pentacles. And the Pentacles has some symbolism. It has the circles with like the moon and the sun. I mean, the artwork, I love the artwork in this deck. It's beautiful. And the court cards have different spheres to represent, like she has this in the background, and the knight has her sphere as well, and the queen also has a sphere behind her. And as well as the king. He's got two, in fact, but okay. And lastly, we have the cups. And there is some symbolism in the cups. And there is some blue. And in the court cards, the only ones that have symbolism of the suit are the knight, the queen, and the king. Okay, so that is the deck. And cardstock it's good. It's a little on the thick side. And like I said, it is high glossy. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at this guidebook. And tells you about the Classic of the Mountains and Sea book, and it's 6,000 years old, which is amazing. And just talks about the text itself and its history, and then it goes into the cards themselves, and you will get a picture, title, and it will give you the character that is out of the text, and it will compare the character with the card, and then you have an upright and reversed meaning, and it is divided into the different colors. So we have blue, which is weird for the swords, and it's the same thing. You have the title, and then you have the character, and then what the Ace of Swords signifies, and then an upright and reversed meaning. And the red is the wands, which I can see. But I can also see blue being air. But most of the time blue is associated with water, which is cups, so it's a little kind of confusing. So it's the same thing for the setup. And then you have yellow for pentacles. And then the cups are a darker blue. Okay. And then we have the oracle cards, and they are green. They're divided into the green section. All right, and then that's pretty much it. Okay, so shuffling might be an issue. I have struggled shuffling this deck myself because my hands are not that big, and so depending on your limitation, if you have any, you might struggle shuffling with the rifle or poker shuffle. Overhand is relatively easy, but you can shuffle it any way you want to. There is no right or wrong way. Side shuffle, I really doubt you can side shuffle. You could try, give it the college try, as they say, but yeah, you'd probably be very messy. You can cut the deck and do it that way. You can fan it out and pick it that way, or you can just take it and go just span it out through the whole table. Okay, so we'll shuffle a little bit more and see what wants to pop out and say a message. Okay. Challenge. So we get one of the oracle cards. So this is challenge. Okay. So let's pull another one so I can give you a little bit. See if a tarot card will come up. Oh, okay. We have a challenge with the 9 of Cups. Okay. So we will see what they have to say. Okay. So we go to the back. Challenge. The image on this card is of Qi Yu, a prominent figure from the classic of mountains and seas. Qi Yu is not a traditional victor, but rather a challenger. In legend, Qi Yu is known as a creator of weapons and the god of warriors alongside the Yellow Emperor and the Flame Emperor, collectively referred to as the 3 ancestors of China. He was revered as a leader of the 9 Li tribe in the east and constantly challenged the authority of the Yellow Emperor. Their final battle took place at, I really am sorry if I butcher this, Zulu, where Qi Yu was defeated and killed by the Yellow Emperor. Qi Yu was highly skilled in various weapons such as knives, axe, and spears. He was exceptionally brave, fearless in the face of danger, and resolute in his pursuits. During the battle with the Yellow Emperor, both sides fought fiercely, resulting in a bloody and chaotic conflict. Ultimately, with the assistance of the 9 Heavens Dark Lady and Ying Long, the Yellow Emperor defeated Qi Yu, beheading him. Qi Yu's head turned into a forest of blood-red maple trees. However, the Yellow Emperor later honored Qi Yu as the Lord of War, the god of warfare, and depicted his image on military banners to inspire morale and rally the troops. When Qi Yu's image was seen by the enemy rulers, they would often surrender voluntarily. Therefore, this card does not represent failure, but rather the courage and determination to challenge, which itself is admirable. Upright. You possess the courage and determination to face challenges as well as the ability and resources required. So don't be afraid. Bravely take on the challenge to obtain what you desire most deep within. Even if the outcome doesn't turn out exactly how you envisioned, what does it matter? The happiness you gain during the challenge is already a significant treasure in life. If it was reversed, perhaps now is not the ideal time for you to confront a challenge, but there is no need to be disheartened. Take the time to rest and gather up your strength, prepare thoroughly, and build up your capabilities. When the next challenge comes, you'll be well prepared and poised to achieve victory. Okay. Then we have the 9 of Cups. Okay. All right. In the classic of Mountains and Seas Tarot, 9 of Cups is represented by Fuzhou. According to the records in the classic of Mountain and Seas, there is an I'm sorry if I butchered that mountain, in the central third column of mountain systems. The mountain is known for producing jade in the south and red ochre, and gold in the north. A deity named Sun Chu, the god of rain, resides here. The mountain also frequently yields the beautiful jade. In the north, you can see the rushing yellow river, lush forests resembling madder grass, and Chinese parasol trees. In this mountain, there is a wild beast called Fuzhou, which looks like a white deer with 4 antlers. Its appearance signifies the presence of water. Both Fuzhou and Aoun Mountain symbolizes wealth and success. The deer in Chinese culture is regarded as a symbol of spirituality, while Fuzhou implies that fulfills wishes through connecting with spiritual forces. Nine of Cups in this context is nicknamed wish fulfillment, signifying that your wishes are highly to come true, whether in a spiritual or material sense. The rule of being in love with love, out of luck at the gaming table doesn't apply to the Nine of Cups. It promises both love and money. Upright. This card signifies that you understand your true value, and it's your value that has been shaped who you are today. Your current profession brings you a sense of satisfaction, and your life will flow more smoothly when you avoid these who cannot offer you any returns and may drain your energy. It describes a sense of pride and fulfillment in successfully accomplishing your work. The feeling of success and joy that you have within may come from your work environment, relationships, or a sense of spiritual accomplishment. In this context of romantic relationships, it comes with a lot of happiness and contentment because you have learned to love yourself and can access your own needs and abilities. If it was reversed, it suggests that you are pursuing worldly pleasures to compensate for rejected love or to deny yourself. You're afraid to give your love because you fear depleting your reserves. Since you haven't given any love and haven't received any new love, there's no space in your heart for anything new unless you give a portion of what you already have to others. You are very eager for profound emotions, so you may try to satisfy this need through worldly things. This can lead to indulgence, lack of restraint, or compulsive behavior, including overeating, excessive drinking, playing games, or anything that temporarily leaves your inner longing. These indulgences often stem from a desire for love. Love must come when you need it most, or it won't feel fulfilled. In terms of finances, it represents a desperate financial need and deeper spiritual needs. Okay, so that is what I have for these two cards. And that is what I have for this deck. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are about this deck. If you did buy it, let me know how it's working out for you. Once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you will join me with another video. Until next time, take care, and goodbye, my dear.